catch some. It's the mommy of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, right? Slim, so watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next.
Yeah, we'll start.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen and Jason Myers has us set to get started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Gun, they'll throw to get things going. That's to Jaleel McLaughlin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Broncos.
That's good. Broncos. First down.
Kill!
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Denver.
Ready?
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to
carry that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery.
Just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball, they knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On second down, it's Darnold. Throw right side, home in by Cup. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
From 29, here's second and 1.
29-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. They They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. Walker. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
No gain on the play.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. One more time with Walker. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Third and goal. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. They'll run with Walker. Good blocking, and he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away.
I'll see it. I'll see it.
This fielded at the 2. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 25, here's second and 8. From the shotgun, the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. DeMarcus Lawrence there on the stop.
1-yard gain brings up second and
9. Here's second and 9. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That one's incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender. He's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He works free. Right side. Out of bounds, but they're going to start this inside the 25. A big-time play for the Broncos. An even 40 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hold on a sec. Kill.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive, and here's 3rd and 4. Throwing. Nix. This is caught 2. To the goal line and in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Broncos will level things out at 7 apiece. Much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good cover. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Nick Bonito there for the tackle. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Corey Horton now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Darnold quickly to Smith-Njigba. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is Darnold. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. They'll come up here, first and 10.
15 yards. That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw is Darnold.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw on first down is Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
11 more yards. And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Darnold. Quick throw, taken in. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the market.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 12-yard line.
Darnold to throw again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And the Broncos are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
That is on the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's Nix to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He finds Mims. It's complete. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Denver first down.
First down, Broncos.
Now it's Dobbins. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Like the old adage,
won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this, you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Denver Broncos. Here's Harrison Nevis to get this one started. And here we go at Mile High. Marvin Mims now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Bombers.
This drive's going to start with a run by McLaughlin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Nix from the gun. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Hold on, son. Ready. Bombers. Away.
Shotgun snap to Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's going to have this one down at the 28. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Out of the gun, it's Nix. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Hold on, son. Punch left. Ready. Right here.
Right up the gut. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
At the 14-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone.
Ready. Right here.
Nix now to throw. Brought in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly here.
53.
It's 2nd down.
53.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That's our target, Puka Nacua. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Broncos will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Nix is hit. He lost that football. And it looks like that'll be Rams football.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble. This effort directly kept points off the scoreboard, It's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Sanford. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Stafford's going to throw on 3rd and 1. He's trying to push the field. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Riley Moss with the pick. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
On 2nd down, McLaughlin drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Bombers.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. To the sideline he goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Plowing up the middle. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it will really break the backs of a defense.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Captain. Away. Joe.
They give it to him again. And he's able to get this down to the 13. They'll see he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? Recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Bombers.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moment.
So.
Typical, buddy.
Right, you gotta watch it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Good, set. Anyway, up.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Across midfield. He's on his way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 77 yards. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Looking to put a drive together. First carry now for Jaleel McLaughlin. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just floated from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Throwing Nix. A short throw to Ingram. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready.
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked up by Andrew McCullough. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A first down carry for Barkley. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 85 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Burt sets up to throw it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Easy, 63, back.
Throwing is Hurts. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Nick Benito coming in there to record the sack.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge for the play he just made.
You know, he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board. Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Here's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
They'll run for the first time with Tyler Bidet. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7.
Middle.
Nick's going to give this to Bidet. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Third and 1.
Captain. Olay. Hey, kill. Punch left.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Nix from the shotgun. Will try to pick it up himself.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Straight ahead they go with the day.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Broncos first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Again, it's Bidet.
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown.
Tyler Beatty in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And a tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, get us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. To throw is Nix. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
To throw, here's Nix. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Sutton. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Bombers. Captain. Ole.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
So pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 4-yard line.
Nix to the air. And he's got it. Touchdown, Broncos. Evan Ingram from 4 yards out. And the Broncos have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now and force the penalty to the 1, but if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Yeah, just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Whether it's offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Play action. Here's Hurts. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Well, this is where the mile-high air really starts to affect an opposing offense. Guys moving a bit slowly here. It's 3rd and long. That is caught. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 70 yards. And the Eagles have retaken a third-quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Now it's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from me a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
On first down, a run with the day. Jalen Phillips, the edge man on the tackle.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Nix.
Now he'll take this and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
And what a big play, because now you're guaranteed at least a shot at extending this one. He had the 40-yard line picked out as his bare minimum to give them some kind of a game-tying attempt, and he got there. Excellent determination on that scramble, and it might just help them snatch away a victory.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Ready.
A shotgun snap and a give to Donovan. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here comes second down at 5. Back to throw. Nick's going to keep this himself. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Here now, third down. He's back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here's first and goal. Back to throw. Nick's going to keep this himself. They had a pretty nifty hurdle, but couldn't do much else as he's brought down. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. He's caught for a touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's first and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And a timeout is called. So now you're looking at probably just one final play from back in their own territory, and they're going to need a miracle.
Hey, 73.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone. One final shot. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Finding space at the 40. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
I go live every day.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Garth. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we say so long from Denver.
Drop your gamer tag. Always down to play a game and shit, so... But, yeah, I'm about to call it a night, fellas, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.